Hi, Mike and today I'm going to be organizing my Moxie girl list. Recently, in the past few months, I've been doing videos where I'm adding to my doll list with different characters, but also recently I did one where I organized all my dolls that I want. Like if I had all these desired dolls, here's who I would place them next to, you know what I mean? Like Moxie girls next to the 2015 Bratz, that kind of thing. Well, I really want to go in and if I had all the Moxie Girl dolls that I want, because this is not every single one that they made, how would I place them? How would they look? And that's what I'm going to do in this video. I want to do it with other dolls like OMG, Rainbow High, but I have a lot of OMG dolls, so then I'd have to take my list that I have of wants and then also add in all the OMGs that I already own. And while that's not that big of a deal, it seems like a lot of work. So we're going to avoid doing that, and we're going to do Moxie Girls. I'm going to organize them and how I would display them. Now, mind you, in the other video that I did where I organized dolls, I didn't do every single one yet. I think I just did a few so far. Maybe I did all of them. I don't remember. But definitely not every single doll to exist yet. That would be a lot. But I have made the statement that maybe I'll end up disliking it and maybe I'll change it and be like, no, I don't think that these look good together. I don't know. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm going to do who I think would look best, and you can definitely comment what different lines you think will look best. I don't know the lines off the top of my head, so I will basically just be the ones with the pretty dresses, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go through and see who I think would look really cute next to each other. Displayed wise, I definitely want to also do it with Bratz. That's the main one. Also Disney princesses, because I've been adding to my wish list there. But Moxie's will be a fun one because I need to find a way to mix it into the 2015 Bratz looking good. And then also, I don't remember who was on the other side of Moxie Girls. Probably another MGA line, because I feel like MGA usually looks pretty good with MGA dolls. But anyways, let's go see what I can do. Obviously, so I have three, I think it's four. I have four slides. So this slide, this slide, this slide. It's on Google Slides, in case you're wondering. And then lastly, this one. The little Yummy Land dolls, if you can see the last ones on the list, at the very bottom. Those are the Yummy Land. They're definitely going to just be placed somewhere else. I don't even think with the Moxie Girls, just because I feel like they look so different. They're obviously small. Well, I don't know if you know, Yummy Land is quite small. So I assume I'll probably just take them directly out. But off the top of my head of what I can already see, I will probably be doing pajama dolls together, swim dolls. You can see some princess dolls there. I'll probably be putting princess dolls as well as anything that looks costumey. So the fairies and mermaids will probably be going with, I think there's a pirate one, but I don't know where. I'm debating on the Christmas ones, if you can see the Christmas ones up there, where I want to put them specifically, just because do I want to put them with the ones that are dress up dolls. I'll probably also be putting sports dolls together, as well as the winter dolls, but then also the ones that are color, you can color on them and do stuff, will probably also be going together. But I am still debating. We're gonna have to take a closer look. So throughout the process, because whenever I do me moving the dolls and show it screen record showing, it always glitches. So I'm going to try to take as many updates, so I'm not having the most insane changes. Maybe just try to get some categories and then decide where those categories are going to fit. I don't know, we're still thinking, but I will try to update you and not be here's the finished product, so. And there will probably be a lot of moving around, so let's see what I got. Okay, so taking it over to this list, if anything's spelled wrong, don't correct me. I mean, you can, but I'm gonna ignore you. No, I'm kidding. So here's a lot going on here, but my basis of what I was looking at. Moxie Girls is down in this slide. It's right, okay, I'm trying to be able to click on her, but there we go. Moxie Girls right next to Bratz. So Moxie Girls is on the end, meaning I don't Oh, sorry. It means that I don't know who I want to put next to Moxie Girlz, and then I didn't get to them in the layout, so I don't have Moxie Girlz, Bratz, any of those on here, and I still haven't fully decided if I like Moxie Girlz, Bratz next to each other. However, I do know that when I was like going through it in my brain, I'm completely separating them by their era. And I said when I was first doing, like in the beginning, I said I want to put them next to the 2015 Bratz. That's not true. Right? I'm getting the lines mixed up. Okay, once again, I pulled up 2015 Bratz. Maybe it's the 2018 Bratz, 2015 Bratz. Yeah, no, not the 2015. What came before that? 2014? No, yes. What are they called? Whatever came out after the one line got discontinued. The middle wave. Not the 2015. I think those ones look so different compared to all the other Bratz. I still really like them, like, don't get me wrong. It's the ones, I think 2014 Bratz, that I want to put next to the Moxie Girlz. I just think a lot of their styles quite similar. They came out around the same time, so they were building off like that. So, yeah, gotta correct myself there. But, so I have to find a way to build them into the Bratz, the 2014 ones. So maybe when I, like, organize my Bratz dolls, that'll kind of help me there. But so I move everything into its own slide. Eventually, I will move it back. But as I'm organizing it, instead of it being in the MGA slide, I'm going to put it in its own little Moxie Girl slide. So here is a big change. A lot of stuff has moved. So here are the stuff that is not in a little group yet. Eventually, I will move those into their own group. And then here's my little groups. So I have this one. This is going to be like costumes. So we got the princess ones down there. And obviously, I need to organize it, which is what we're going to like come back to each time they're organized. We also have the sports one. I took out everything that I could find that's sports related. I'm thinking like as I do this, the sports one can get moved into like swim, and then the swim one can connect to something else, you know? Anyways, so sports, and I have like the horse riding ones because I thought that was fair game. Then these ones, which are like the color ones, these ones will be really fun because there's a lot of very colorful dolls. And then also I have this one I was thinking can connect to the sports one because there's this doll, and I was debating on where I'm gonna put her, but she's like a sports one, but it also is very like wintry, so we're gonna do that. So now I have to organize these ones before moving on to connect them, you know, so organize them how I want. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking so far. I want these ones here, the little pajama ones, to be like in with the costume ones because I don't know, they just seem very costumey to be pajamas, but I'm gonna connect them to the pajamas when I do that. So as of right now, I'm kind of like showing them in the costume line, but they're gonna connect with the pajamas. That's why they're on the end, and eventually when I finish my list, that like the pajamas will be next to them. But so they're gonna kind of transition. I was having issues with her just because I didn't like her color scheme. I originally had this one next to this one, and then we would start with the pastels, but I didn't like how that looked, and I don't know if I love this right now, so maybe eventually I will end up changing it, but I think for now it looks okay. So I moved the red one here to kind of go with that Snow White looking doll, and then I put the pink one because I felt like her harsh colors looked kind of different next to all the others, so that I did the blue one because I felt like their leggings match. And then I did the pastel colors. I then added in the Christmas ones because I do really like them, so I started with the white and then the green. I know, kind of harsh there, but I want the Christmas ones all to be together, so I didn't want to like change up the thing. I do originally like the idea of putting the angel one in the middle, but I don't know if I'll like the transition better. And I wanted the red to be next to this red, and then you can see the two other pirate dolls there. I'm going to end up putting the boy down here. You can see that. There we go. And then move the mermaid ones in because I think that'll look good. And then we're going to do the fairy ones because of the fantasy colored hair. And then somehow add in these princess ones down there. But we'll see in a second. Let's take a look at the other ones because I did organize them yet. I have organized them. So here they are. They look like this. This is the I was gonna call it dance, the sports line. I didn't remember fully what my plan was here, but I had a plan. Oh, is there, oh yes, I remember. Okay, so this is going to connect to the winter one. So that purple one here, you can see the purple one on the end, is going to go right next to this pink one. And I thought that they looked kind of similar with like the light pastel colors, but also the big like tutu pieces that they have. That's what I was thinking. So I went with a really nice, I attempted some color theming, but I wanted the sports to be next to each other. So I put the two dance ones, ballet, and then I just assumed some sort of dance, and then cheer, because it was like a dark purple, to transition into this, which is like gymnastics, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And then we have soccer, so I did the blue and blue together, and then the next soccer one, and then we have two tennis ones next to each other. Didn't really have an idea of how to transition, so we just kind of moved over to the other sports with the two, I think one's karate and one's boxing, is that right? And then the horseshoe ones, this one wasn't the greatest transition, but that's okay. I think it's fine. If you have better ideas, let me know. And then, like I said, I'm going to move over to the sports ones afterwards, so you can see the one in the end shall be connected, but oh yes, I like that. So I was originally thinking when I display them, I probably will end up putting this be the first one, but I'm not 100% sure how I'm feeling about that, if the boys will actually be the like start of a shelf so no one will connect next to it. I just don't know if I love anyone else. The only ones that I could think that I might end up having connect to this is the camping dolls, and I'm still debating that, so we'll see. But yeah, and then we have this one, which I haven't gone through yet. New update, I debated how I wanted the mermaids. They don't really flow into the pirate very well, so I did pink because it goes with red, then the green mermaid, then the purpley blue one to match the purpley blue fairy. I debated which one, if I wanted the pink one to match the pink fairy or the blue and purple, but I went with this. Then the pink fairy matches kind of with the pink outfit one. I wanted the short dresses first to kind of match the tutus, and then they get longer. The blue and the blue look good. Obviously, I would have liked it if Ariel could have been next to the mermaids, but I honestly maybe might just move her and just pretend that she's a mermaid and not at the part of the princess line. Obviously, no transition from Pocahontas, but I did do the pink, and then actually maybe I should move those two because I feel like the yellow will transition into this a bit more, but I wanted to end it with this one so that I can put, maybe I should end it with Cinderella. I think I'm going to end up moving a little bit and changing that up, but then, because now I'm like debating, we have these ones. They're the colorful ones you can like, I think draw on, right? Is that correct? I'm not sure. There's a lot of like the yellow and pink and black look, so that's what I had the most of, so they're all down here. I tried to not to put too many of the same characters next to each other, like if you can see, I did a pretty good job. I can never remember like the difference between those characters, the ones with darker hair, so it's possible that they're next to each other quite often, but I think I did pretty good, with some of them. But anyways, yeah, I think they look cute, and let's keep going. I think I'm gonna start putting like the sports line together and stuff, but we'll come back through the dolls, and I found these ones at the top, which I felt like were like, they're sporty, so they can kind of go in with the sporty ones, but also I feel like they also kind of give off not camping vibes, but they can fit into like camping. Like when you're camping, like what are things that you do outdoorsy type thingies. So that's what I was doing. So we got the bike one, the scooter, skateboard, that kind of thing. They're really cute. The rollerblading one, I thought they were cute. I debated like sports or camping, and I'm putting them with like outdoorsy. We're gonna consider this outdoorsy dolls. Next we have two next to them. Those ones are giving off camping vibes. Like when I looked at them, I was like, they're giving off camping vibes. Sorry, someone is mowing outside. Anyways, and then the next ones are the camping ones here because I thought that they fit in with these two boys. Do you see that? Okay. So that's what we have here, and then I finished off with the sports ones. I did move these ones around because I liked these two together, if you can see that. And then the other one that I moved around was the pajama one, so I added in the pajama dolls. Sorry, I'm not on there. Okay, so I put these ones all together because I thought that they looked really pretty, and then I added this one in. I don't think she's supposed to be a pajama doll, but does that not look like a little child's nightgown? Does that not look like the ones that have like princesses and Dora's face on it. I feel like I used to have a Dora one. That's what it's giving vibes of. And because of that, I was like, well, it kind of goes with these pajama ones, which, you know, so then I moved the blue one here, and I think that this looks really cute. And then moving that into the Halloween costume looks, and then at the end, I moved around some of these princesses and stuff. I don't love how she looks here. Okay, sorry. See, I said I wasn't gonna move them around when I'm doing this because it gets glitchy, so sorry if it gets glitchy. I like this little better. Maybe the red kind of matches him a bit, and then the mermaids, and then we have the fairies, and then I moved a bunch of the princesses around. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it this way. I don't know. I do want to keep these ones next to each other, which is difficult because I feel like their colors don't match it. I liked them next to each other, but I think this transitions more into it. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some of the ones with these dresses, but it's because I didn't like them. And then, so I decided to do the pastel ones on this side, place the boy there, and then put some of these two colors here because I feel like they just don't go super well with the other ones. But that's what I'm thinking now. Maybe eventually I'll change my mind. I'm not really excited about the princess one, but the other issue is that I was like going through when I'm doing this is it's not like I'm gonna have all these dolls in one single line. Like they're gonna be rows, you know, so I hope that it ends up turning out good. That's the thing about like when I get my displays, I'll end up changing it. I don't know how many rows I'll have if I only have 2 rows or 3 rows. Usually I do one on a high, like a higher thingy, one on the shelf, and then one sitting. I want to make one where like I can do like sitting chairs and then one sitting, but I don't know, like on the actual shelf. But anyways, that is just my kind of thoughts here. So now we still have to deal with everything here because there's not really a good theme. Like I have these ones, which are the weird ones, which I'll end up placing together. I have the fantasy colored ones, but we gotta decide on how I want stuff to go. More categories that I created. We have this one, which is like a beachy kind of vibe. So I have 2 in like actual bathing suits, that one, and then this one's in like a beachy outfit, but the rest look like they could be at the beach, excluding these ones. Are giving fruity vibes, and well, they're fruit outfits, so obviously like fruit is, I don't know, I think of summer when I think of fruit, so yeah. But then also some cute outfits. I just feel like they're sundresses. This one I'm debating whether I want it in this one or the other category that I have, but we'll take a look in a second. Whether or not it fits here. Maybe it'll be the one that kind of flows in. Okay, then we have this one. This is just ones that I think they look good together, so obviously these are supposed to be very similar lines. Sorry, moving that there. I want to put, it's because they're like 2 photo, like, you know, obviously I feel like I'm going to put Avery next to, I can't think of that one's name, but because they have the little yellow ribbon, like they look exactly alike. And then these 2 look really cute together. I can't remember if they're from the same line or not, but obviously like they just look really cute, so I want to put them next to each other, so they're on this slide for ones that I think will look cute together. Okay, then we have this one. These ones all were giving very similar vibes for me. I'm gonna go check to see if there's any left on my list that I need to add. And then this one is fantasy line, so they've got fantasy hair colors, or ones that like these ones are giving like fantasy line, you know what I mean? And then the last group that I have is this one. This one's just giving much younger demographic vibes. Yeah, definitely like a much younger demographic for, I don't know, like it's giving like very young compared to this line over here, which is going to be the one that goes next to the 2018 brats. Is it 2018? Is that the line that I'm thinking of? No, I think 2018 is that more interesting line. Anyways, doesn't matter. These ones are going to be the ones that go next to the one brats. Probably. Specifically, maybe those ones, and maybe is her name Britain? I can't get to her. Britain, is that one Britain? I don't know. Anyways, gonna go. So here's the beach ones. I started with the first beach ones, the ones that gave off the most beach vibes. I then switched into the ones that look like they're like at like a pool, but like in regular clothing. Like that one really made me think of that. And then some dresses. I was thinking like the reason why I think she gives off like beach / like swim vibes is because she's wearing tie-dye. And then the fruit ones there, Then I haven't touched those ones, haven't really moved them. We have these dolls. I kind of just organized them into whatever. Oops, there we go. Yeah, they just like, I don't know, they're giving like layers with the jackets, but also like the skirts, so that's the kind of vibe. I was originally gonna put these two next to each other because they're part of the same line, but this one also has a stripe in her hair, and then I thought like the two blondes next to each other, I don't know. I also liked these ones together because they have that like pink. This one has the jacket, this one has the skirt. Yes, they're two blondes next to each other. She's got pink in her hair, and then this one went with this one because of the pink on this one's outfit, and this one has pink on her outfit, and then that kind of transitioned into this. That's the kind of vibe that I was going. Yeah, I don't know. It looks cute to me. Then we have these ones, which are the fantasy-esque looking dolls. This one is like my favorite. She reminds me of what's her face from Descendants. You know who I'm talking about? Audrey. I don't really know if she really gives off Audrey vibes, but for whatever reason, that's what I get when I see her. And then lastly, this one was pretty difficult for me. So I put like the ones with like jeans and then kind of switching into outfits. Yes, we got the same character. Also, we gotta go back. I called this one Britain. Her name's Bria. I think it's Bria. Sorry, Britain is the other one. But anyways, I just want to clarify that. And then, I don't know, I just kind of slowly was transitioning into like these. I don't know if it looks perfect, but I do kind of like the lots of color and stuff. And then these ones are down here because I don't really know exactly where I want to put them. And then lastly, I couldn't find spots for them. So we'll keep waiting until we see if we have a better one. And then now we're working with this set and that one, and then the fourth slide is gone. So these are the ones that I need to now put in categories and then figure out where I want to put these in order of, Okay, let's go do. So the more that I looked at these ones, I realized I don't like them. So off they go. And then here's everything else. It's not perfect, but here is everything else. So we have what I'm going to start off with. The Bratz is going to be next to this one, and then we're going to slowly go into this. Yeah, and like do that. And then I put next to the ones with like the plaid, I put these two plaid girls. They really flow into it, not fully. And then next to those, I have these ones because I thought they were cute. This one has a bit of stripes, so then obviously I put the other hair play one, and then kind of moved into a lot more of the cutesy. So then we have a lot of the pastels and just cutesy, not younger looking, but like cutesy 2010s fashion, moving into some of these. And then I took the one with striped leggings to match it with like the color on them type of dolls. Honestly, I kind of think that I should have gone with the yellow, but the yellow is all the way over here and I'd have to move stuff around, so I don't want to do that right now. I could move her. Anyways, and then I also had some of like these ones. They're partnering with the brand, like different brands. They come with like different characters. Oh no, that's these ones. These ones are, I don't know what character that is because there's like little characters. But anyways, I also thought that went with this kind of like color scheme, so I did that. Some striped ones. Okay, and then these kind of right here, they look like pajamas. They just give off the same vibes. So then next we have the pajama ones, and then the fairy tale, and then I didn't know what to do here. Like, I don't know who to go next with because like they don't do a lot of like fantasy lines and stuff. Maybe if I really wanted to, I could like put in these ones and like move it around. Oh, I'm not on there, sorry. These ones, the fantasy colored hair ones, this whole section. I could do that, but I didn't, okay? So I kind of like left it here and was like, maybe there's a shelf and then we move on to something else. I don't know. We have the sports ones, camping ones. I've already kind of gone over them. At the bottom of this, you can see the just random ones. These were ones I didn't know where to place, and so maybe eventually when I get the dolls, I'll put them in. I also have like 4 Moxie Girl dolls, so I am missing some on this. Also, I'm missing ones that I didn't originally like. So keep that in mind too, like not everything is here, so I will just slowly place them in. Like I think this one would look good with maybe in this maybe this area, but I'm not sure. Like maybe she could look good in here because I kind of like that. But anyways, then we have the bathing suit ones with like the ones that look like they could be at the beach. Then I went into with the sun, like the rain jacket ones, whatever they're called. And then I kind of, because of the bright colors, went in with the ones that have the fun hair. And then from the little one that reminds me of Audrey from, is her name Audrey from Descendants, I went in with the cutesy, younger looking like demographic. By the way, they're still cute. I really like them. One of my favorites is this one and that one. I think they're so cute. So obviously I had to put them next to each other. And then just kind of going in with that. If you have a better way to display them, please let me know. I finished it off with the ones down here with like the little animal things on them. I still really like them. I think they're cute. And then I just added these ones, even though I'm going to probably put them somewhere else. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking for display wise. Now I got to put them back on my MGA slide, but I don't know, I think they look really cute. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree or if you hate them. If you have any ideas for how I should display my dolls, yeah, I'm Octopus. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.